Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the back seat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Paul McMann here. It is with Forex Smart Trade. It is Monday, August 28th, 2023. So glad you could join me here at Forex Smart Trade. We take tremendous delight in helping you enhance your financial destiny by teaching you how to currency trade with our highly accurate proprietary indicators. And we're so confident in our abilities to teach you to do this well that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with company funds. With that, we do these live trades, one for instructional purposes so that you can see a good trader trade and learn from them, and two, so that you can evaluate for yourself how well the accurate the indicators work. So with that, let's jump into it. We first need to listen to this guy.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the reasons why our program is so successful is that we are constantly training. We have numerous live trade sessions. I do 3 a week. This afternoon's one, plus I do one tomorrow morning at 6:30 and Thursday morning at 6:30. And once you become a member, we do one every morning at 10 a.m., which tends to be a little scalp trade. Another one every evening at 10 p.m. where they're focused on the Australian and Asian markets. Every day, Monday through Thursday, I'm sending out a trade setup. And we do a training on Wednesday evenings, advanced member training, and another training on Saturday morning. And it's that ability to constantly review the material. We brought it down to a we brought it down to a very simple set of lines that you have to learn, and once you've learned those lines, you can do quite a bit with it. I am, as I get older, I forget things, so I work off of a little bit of a checklist that kind of help me stay focused. Every day it is good to renew your green chart, clears out the memory, and also picks up any updates. End of every day, it is good to go back and take a look at the trades that didn't go the way that you expected, and try to figure out why. Those whys provide that incremental improvement in terms of fine-tuning. And if you can't figure it out, the great thing about working with us is we'll help you figure it out. Since you're trading with our money, the better you are, the more money we make. everybody's calling all of a sudden. We are technical traders. We're trading based on the price action, and our indicators are very good at figuring that out. But news does impact currency prices, so we want to know what that news is so we can trade around it. And the best place to get that is forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into kind of three categories: yellow, low impact, orange, medium impact, and red, high impact. So I like to trade around the red ones, and I like to be out of them 2 hours beforehand. So the next red one coming up is on the Australian dollar tonight at 3:40 in the morning our time. Any trade that we take right now should be done by 3:40 in the morning. Right now it's approaching 5:30 in the morning in Australia. Oh, excuse me, 5:30 in the eve. Oh, 5:30 in the morning. I'm getting confused here. And actually this is a softer one, even though it is red, because he's speaking and we don't know what he's going to say, versus one here where, say CPI, that these numbers are published and they know what they are beforehand. So we've got clear sailing. Anything we're going to take right now will be closed well before this. The trade that I'm going to do, we've got a dozen different signals, and another great thing about our program is we're going to customize a trade plan for you based on your availability of the trade and your risk preferences, versus just giving you something out of the box. The signal I use is something called the 10-point trade signal. I like to trade it off of a 1 hour chart. I like to be 30 minutes into the chart to take the trade. My sweet spot is 11 pips. If I can get 11 pips 3 times a day, I'm going to make a lot of money. Even just 11 pips is still a good take. Today I only had one trade for a little over 11 pips. And what this allows me to do is get in and out within 1 to 3 hours. And the strategy is just to get the lines to line up. And if I can get the lines to line up from all 3 sections, that's a high probability trade. And the more high probability trades, the less risk there is. So let's take a look and see what's available. I am going to trade off of the light 6 major chart, which is one of the standard charts that we have. And it's a composite chart. It's showing us 6 different currency pairs. And this first chart, they're all US-based pairs. And I start with the middle section of the chart, which are the majors and minors. And the black and gray line is the minor indicator. The red and green line is the major indicator. This horizontal blue line is what we call the overbought line. So when the lines are up above the blue line, the market's overbought. That's a good time to sell. And what I'm looking for is I want to catch the sell and ride it down through the channel. Here it didn't make it up. The minors got all the way to the oversold side, but the majors started to turn midway through. But I'm looking to catch something down here and ride it through and get my 11 pips. This horizontal red line is the oversold line. When the market's oversold, say over here, I want to catch it and ride it up through the channel and get my pips that way. So I'm looking for situations where the lines are either above the blue line or below the red line and pointed in the opposite direction. So here on the Australian US dollar, we're in the middle of the channel and going up. So that's not a trade I want. I want to catch it on either end. Euro USD overbought. Everybody's going, well, majors are going up, minors are sideways. So not a trade I want to take. Can I get 10 pips, 11 pips when we're overbought and going up? Yes, I can. And you can see here the last 2 hours we're overbought, and there's 8 pips here. So you can do that. It's just not part of my trade strategy. I want to catch it down here and ride it through here. That's lower risk to me. Pound USD was a bank holiday. If you didn't notice, it's a bank holiday today in England. Usually don't like to trade pairs when there's a bank holiday. We're overbought. Miners are our majors are going sideways. Miners are still going up. Canadian dollar overbought. Miners are coming down. Majors are starting to come down. This is really kind of flat here. The red line is parallel or perpendicular, or it's parallel horizontal. Actually, it's going up a little bit. So the green line's coming down, red line's going up. So we don't have, both aren't going down. Dollar Swiss franc, we're in the channel going sideways with the majors, minors coming down, so nothing there. USD yen, we're in the channel going sideways, kind of on both. Minors are coming down a little bit, so we got nothing here. So I've cloned this chart and made another one that has 6 more pairs, but these are non-US pairs. So here we've got the euro pound oversold. Majors are going up, minors are going up. Minors are a little bit more than halfway into the channel. So I have what I call 3 points here. First point is that we're oversold. So the majors we're under the red line. Second point is that everybody's going up. All 4 lines are going up. And the third point is that the green line is crossed over the red and the gray line's crossed over the black. So 3 points here. Once I have 3 points, I'm going to jump up to my TNTs and start counting how many are consistent. But I want to point out there's a couple other things I like here. One is there is terrific steepness on the green line. The green line is more than 45 degrees steep, so I like that. I do not mind that the miners have gone into the channel and are more than halfway. I just want them going in the same direction. If the majors were like this, I probably wouldn't take the trade because I don't know how much more up there is. But with the miners, I don't mind. And I like that the majors are just about ready to enter the channel. They're very close to going in. So a couple pluses here. So I'm going to jump up here and count how many lines are supporting this buy signal. Thick orange is going up. Thin orange is going down. So I may have one of the 2 oranges supporting. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue is coming down, that means buy. So dotted blue is coming down, so that's telling me buy. But thick blue is going up, telling me sell. So I only have 2 of the lines, the thin orange, the thick orange and the dotted blue telling me buy. I want 3 of the 4 to tell me buy. So since I've only got 2, I'm going to pass. The more of these that I have in my favor, because each of these 3 sections are measuring something different, the more that I have in my favor, the higher the probability the trade will do what I want it to do. So I don't even need to go down to the pressure. We don't have the pressure either, but if I see this, I can stop. Other issue we have here is still a bank holiday in England. Although I guess it's still a bank holiday in England. Right now it's 9 o'clock, 8:45 in the evening, and in Europe it's evening also. It's 10:15 or 10:45, depending on where you are in Europe. So I wouldn't want to trade on a 1 hour chart when neither of these are prime time. So even if we had the signal, I wouldn't trade on it using a 1 hour chart. The signal, I'm looking for this signal for the move to happen in 1 to 3 hours. And if it's not active trading, I'm not going to get the push that I need to have the trade go through. Australian dollar, yen. We're 3/4 of the way into the channel. Everybody's going up. I don't like to trade when the green line is more than halfway. So it is more than halfway. It looks like we've got a kind of a good resistance line here, but yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know how much more is left, so we're gonna pass on that. It is a good time now to trade Australian dollar, yen, euro, Canadian dollar, overbought. Majors are kind of sideways. Both are kind of slight up, kind of sideways. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, oversold. 3 of the 4 lines are oversold and going down. Pound yen, overbought and going up, so nothing there. Euro, Australian dollar, overbought, majors going up, minors have started to turn, so we don't have agreement between our majors and minors. Let's go to another chart. So we've again cloned the chart and just have more pairs to look at. So we're going to keep scanning until we find a setup that we like. Canadian dollar, yen, oversold. Everybody's going up. I've got the double cross. So I've got 3 points here. The angle on the green line is a little bit better than 45 degrees, and it's just entering the channel. So I like that. We got a kink in the line here in the green line where it's going from less steep to more steep. So I like that. When I jump up to the TNTs, 2 orange lines going up, telling me buy. Thick blue coming down, telling me buy. So I've got 3 of the 4 lines telling me buy. So now I'm going to jump down to my pressure, and I want these lines either going up or I want the green line on top. And here, red line's going up, but the green line's going down. So this is sideways pressure. If both the red and green line were going up, that would be a point, or if the green line were on top. So I don't have the point that I want from here. So I am going to pass. And that's one of the, having the discipline to wait for your setup is like one of the skills that you really need to focus on, because we all want to make money, and when it's almost there, we want to kind of assume the best, that it's gonna change and happen the way we want. But I found when you do that more frequently than not, you're going to lose, and it's harder to make money back than to not lose money. So I'd rather not lose money and just have fewer winners than not take it when the setup is there. When the setup is there, I am very, very confident that we're going to get the trade. Euro, New Zealand dollar in the middle of the channel, it's turned and coming down. So we are right at the halfway mark. Green is just passed over. 2 orange lines going down, blue. So we got 3 of the 4 here. But again, the pressure isn't quite there yet. Sideways pressure, green on top. Lines are converging, but they haven't crossed over. Green line's coming down, red line's coming up. I want either both of these lines going down or the red line on top. So we're going to pass. Pound New Zealand dollar. All right, this is kind of the best signal we've seen today. Overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross, red lines on top, gray lines on top. It has the, so 3 points. I've got a plus factor of the steepness of the green line. I've got a plus factor that it's entered the channel. I've got a plus factor that all these lines are clustered. So nice signal here. I love this signal. 2 orange lines going down, telling me sell. 2 blue lines going up, telling me sell. So all 4 are telling me sell. And, right here, I got the green line going down and the red line going up with green on top. So I don't have, I've got sideways pressure. What makes it sideways is green is going down, red's going up. I need both lines going down. It's getting there. It's converging. The lines are getting closer. I don't have it quite yet. So I'm going to pass. New Zealand dollar, yen. We're just reaching over bought. So this would have been nice to catch over here. It hadn't quite made oversold yet, but it turned. And during the course of the turn, we would have picked up our 11 pips right on the button here. So Euro New Zealand dollar just reaching oversold. Overbought. Euro Swiss franc just reaching overbought, so nothing there. So let's go to our fourth pair. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So here's a case where you can see you can definitely get a bunch of pips when it's overbought. Come on, snap on there. I don't know. I can't get it to snap. There we go. So 18 pips from over here up here. So it is possible, but it's just not part of my trade plan. Swiss franc, yen, majors are sideways in the middle of the channel. Euro, yen, everybody's reaching overbought. Pound, Australian dollar, overbought. Minors are coming down. Majors are sideways. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, it's turned in the channel, reaching overbought. And Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Oversold. Minors coming up, majors are sideways, so nothing there. All right, so we've gone through 24 pairs in about 20 minutes. Didn't see anything. What I am going to do is I've got another signal that we can use. This is a little scalp signal called the thick orange line signal, and you can trade it off a 30-minute or 1 hour chart. I like to trade it off the 1 hour chart. You want at least one of the pairs that's being traded to be actively being traded, so it'd be daytime. And you want to do it when there's 5 minutes left in the hour. And what we're looking at is what the thick orange line is doing, the position of the thick orange line. Thick orange line is a scaled line. When it's as high as it can go, it is at 0. When it's as high as it can go, it's at 10. When it's as low as it can go, it is at 0. So I am looking for this, and the position of the number is registered over here on the right. So I'm looking for this number to be either 10 or 0, or within one point of either end. So 5.6 isn't close enough. 9 is close enough. 9.4 is within 1 of 10. I want to confirm. So when this is up at 10, since it's a scaled number, it doesn't think there's any more up in the movement. If there's no more up in the movement, that's a time to sell. But I want to confirm it. I don't want to just rely on one piece of information to trade. And I'm going to confirm it by taking a look at what the position of the red line is on the majors. And I want this guy, the red line, to be up above the blue line. And right now it's in the middle of the channel. So this is telling me that there's more up coming. This is telling me that the up is about maxed out. So they don't agree. I want both to tell me that, hey, it's not going up anymore. So I don't have that here. 6 isn't close enough. 8.6 isn't close enough. 7.7 isn't close enough. 7.1 isn't close enough. I'm looking for 0 or 10 or within 1 point of either. 9, yes. 9, yes. And so that's within one of 10. My red line is just touching the blue line. I want the red line to be above the blue line. This is still telling me that there's still a little bit more up. So to make sure that this is maxed out, I want this red line up above the blue line. It's just touching, so it's not good enough. 8.7, no. 8.9, no. 3.2, no. 6, no. 6, no. Let's go to the next group. 8.6 isn't close enough. 9.2 is. 9.2 is. And the red line is above. So we've got both criteria. And it is going to be morning in Japan. But, so this is a good signal. But we get the bank holiday and even though the trading day is over, I want to stay away from the bank holiday because that screws things up. So this is the signal I'm looking for. So normally I would take this for a 5 pip sell. So it's a little scalp trade. It's good for 5 pips. You take it now, and it'll close within the next hour or two. You can kind of think of it like we're pulling an elastic, and when the new candle comes up, you let the elastic go and there's a little snap and you get that. But because we get the bank holiday, I'm going to pass on it. So 0.2 is within 1 of 0. It's down here, but look where my red line is. I want them to be down here. 0.9, yes. And this guy is up here. Ooh, so we've got it here. 0.9. This guy is up here. So we've got both elements. Ooh. We're just losing it, We're going to go ahead and take a 5 pip sell on the euro Canadian dollar. If you're using your simulator, you can put it in. I'm going to bring over my MetaTrader. This is a demo account. So euro Canadian. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm not going to take this. Stop. We're at the end of the day here. Neither of these are current. Last time we took one of these at the end of the day, we got it doesn't. There's only an hour left of trading East Coast time. And it's nighttime in Europe. So I'm going to pass on this. I'm afraid we're not going to get the move. So let's keep going. 7, no. 5, no. I really want to give you guys a good trade, but I don't like to give you ones that are not winners. 7, no. 7, no. 4, no. 10, yes. 10, yes. And again, red line is way up here. So we've got both signals here, but it's with the pound. And because it's that bank holiday, I want to stay away from it. 10, yes. Oh, wait. We got it on the Euro USD. You know what? I like this enough. We're going to take a 5 pip sell on the Euro USD. Euro USD, we've been at 10 for the last 2 hours. We'll get that little 5 pip snap. So we're going to go ahead and take a sell On the Euro USD, this is a demo account. It's got 9,900 in it. So I'm going to click a new order. Based on how much is in the account, I'm going to determine my lot size. I'm going to move this decimal place over 4 spots, which puts it at 0.99, which is basically 1. So my lot size is going to be a 1. I can take a lot size anywhere of half of that to double it. So, but we're going to take 1 because we're going to take a couple more trades in just a minute. So it's going to be market sell. I'm going to right click on the order once it's in. I'm going to go to modify. And this trade's going to be 5 pips. 5 pips equals 50 points. I click on the little blue button here. It does the math for me. And based on the accuracy of this trade, we're going to use a 4-to-1. So 20 pip stop loss, which is 200 points. I click the little red button. It does the math. And I want to make sure we get our full 5 pips. So we got in at 80.0817. So we're going to go to 0.0812. So 129. So the math came out just right here. All right. So we're taking a 5 pip sell on the Euro USD using the thick orange line signal. So we've got a take profit of 1.08129, 1.08129. And a stop loss of 1.08379 on the Euro USD sell. Now, I broke my rule a little bit because it's the end of the day, but I like that enough that I want to take it. So now, every night at 4:15, I take an overnight trade. In the overnight trade I take, I'm using a slightly different signal. This is a modified version of the 10-point signal, and it is off of the day chart. And what I am looking at is, so here's the day chart, and on the Euro USD, and I am looking for what the green line is doing. And the green line is going up. So that's telling me buy. This is a simple little, again, another simple little signal. I confirm it, and I do it in the last hour of the trading day. So you see on the day chart, there's 57 minutes left. 57 minutes left in the trading day. So this signal has been built up over 24 hours, 23 hours. So I confirm it on the 12-hour, which is telling me up. 8 hours telling me up. So these 3 are the principal ones I look at, but I get extra confidence by looking at the 4. 4 is up, 2 is up, the 1 is coming back. So we're going to take a 10 pip trade, 10 pip buy, and I know it's a little weird that we've got a sell and a buy, but we're going to this trade I'm expecting to close in 6 to 10 hours. So I'm going to go new order. We're going to keep the lot size the same. It's going to be a market buy. So now I have what's actually called a hedged position because I have an open buy and sell. Hedging is kind of an advanced technique. I'm not going to go into it now, but I use hedges instead of stop losses many times. So we're going to go for 11 pips, which is 110 points. Click the copy as button. It does the math. And we're going to use a little over a 3-to-1. So we're going to use 35 pip stop loss, which is 350 points. I click the little red button. It does the math. And we have a buy on the Euro USD with a take profit of 1.08129. Oops, I'm sorry about that. I gave you the wrong one. It is 1.08268, 1.08268 with a stop loss of 1.078. 806. So that first trade we took, I'm expecting to close within the next hour or two. This trade, I'm expecting to close in 6 to 10 hours. All right, so that is on the Euro USD. I also like to take an overnight trade on the pound yen. On the pound yen, oversold. Green line's going up, telling me buy. I'm going to confirm it on the 12-hour. Overbought. Green line's going up. 8-hour overbought. Green line's going up. We've got a duck bill here. Here's his bill. Here's his head. This tells me there's more up in the movement. 4-hour also going up. 2-hour starting to turn at sideways. And 1 hour sideways. So we're going to take one more trade on the pound yen. And again, it's going to be new order. It's going to be a buy, market buy. Again, the lot size is going to be the same. And we're going to right click on it, go to modify. Here, instead of 10 pips, we're going to take 22 pips. And I'm taking 22 pips, which is 220 points, because the pound yen is more variable. It's more volatile than the Euro USD. It bounces around a little bit more. And I found to make the stop loss work so that we don't get stopped out all the time, that I need to have it be, the stop loss needs to be greater than 60 pips. And to make that work, the 22 pip take profit is what we need. So we took a buy on the pound yen with a take profit of 184.856, 184.856, and a stop loss of 183.974. So that's a take profit of 184.856, 184.856, and a stop loss of 183.974. Okay, gang. Thanks so much. As I said, the sell on the euro should close within the next hour. These two will be 6 to 12 hours. And we will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to work less and earn more, currency trading is one way that you can definitely do that. And we'll teach you. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.